Telangana Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao's donation of gold at the Tirupati temple has been questioned before the Hyderabad High Court. The court on Tuesday saw the Telangana government stand on the plea questioning the donation of gold ornaments worth 5 crore rupees to the Tirupati temple, allegedly at the cost of the public exchequer. All right, for more on this story, we're now joined by the petitioner himself, Kancha Ilaiah from Hyderabad. Good morning, Mr. Ilaiah. What prompted you to file this petition in the first place, and what's been the ruling so far?
Well, the petition is that the Telangana Chief Minister used about 7 crores to donate gold to different deities in both Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, drawing money from what is known as Common Good Fund of the Endowment Ministry of Telangana government. But this Common Good Fund was supposed to be used for the temples which do not have revenue resources for maintenance, for priest salary and so on. And this was done by, issuing gold. And we questioned the very legality of these GOs because both the Endowment Act and also the Indian Constitution do not support this kind of money spending on personal vows. See, personal vow is a individual relationship to so-called a God that he believes. And this cannot be verified what vow one had, and the state cannot spend money on individual vows like this. So therefore, we asked the High Court to cancel these GOs and recover the money, and then issue guidelines for all the states and the entire country that Indian Constitution is based on the very principle of secularism, does not allow money to be spent on individual faith-based vows. So this has to be seriously examined. The court admitted the case and they directed the government to submit their counter within 4 weeks. Thereafterwards, the arguments will begin, and hopefully the court would take a very positive stand on this issue.
Now, Mr. Ilaiah, you have argued or contended that a secular government cannot gift gold ornaments to temples at the cost of the public exchequer. Now, I want to ask you, what does this incident tell you, speak to you about the politics generally obtaining in the country today and your expectations from governments going forward?
No, the general trend is that several state governments in the north are spending crores of money on sending hundreds of people to pilgrimages, both in trains and flights. And several state governments are also spending money to send Muslim devotees to Hajj in the aeroplanes and so on. And several governments are also spending some money to send people to Jerusalem if they are Christians. Now here is the case: the Chief Minister himself directly went in 2 chartered flights, with all his relatives, friends and so on, and spent so much money from the state resource without having any approval of the cabinet or of the legislature. Now this trend is increasing. What the secular state and the secular laws demand is that any individual who has a vow to God, whether of Christian, Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, whatever, the state cannot spend that money. The state cannot spend even to send people to pilgrimages or whatever. So therefore, we would request the court in the process of the argument that all these things must be looked at and the broad legal guidelines should go, otherwise the secularism in India will collapse. because what Ambedkar and Nehru established through the secular constitution in the first phase was that no individual belief and faith can be fulfilled by the state financial resource. And that big line is being obliterated now. So therefore, this is a very, very important case which will have long-term implications and serious implications for our, state functioning and its secular structures maintenance.
Indeed. And Mr. Ilaiah, now you as the petitioner in this instant case, if I understood you correctly, excuse me, you argued that the state should not have any role in organizing or facilitating pilgrimages of any kind. Did I understood you correctly, including Hajj, for instance?
Yes. So, in fact, if you look at Madhya Pradesh and Haryana, the states are organizing thousands of people to go to pilgrimages in chartered trains and flights. And even Telangana government, Andhra Pradesh government, Karnataka, all these governments are spending money on sending, believers to Hajj in the flights. And also some states are spending money on some people to go to Jerusalem. All this is illegal. All this does not come under the secular state purview from whatever source they are spending money. In this case, the chief minister himself used money from the endowment ministry structure, which was supposed to be used for physically verifiable temple development or priest life in the Hindu system. So this is going to destroy our very basic edifice of secular government itself. Therefore, the petition is a very important petition to safeguard the secular structure of the constitution and the governance of India.